Hello everyone, welcome to Chapter 5, The Last Reel. Tomorrow, as of recording this episode, it's Chapter 5's 4th birthday. It came out October 26th, 2018. Which I thought, coming back to this after so long would be a great time to coincide and release with that anniversary. If I do not get a video out tomorrow, it would definitely be a reaction of Bendy and the gang. And frankly, we're just revisiting this chapter. I'm gonna let this cutscene play, and I'm gonna kind of get my thoughts on the chapter 4 years later. Frankly, it caused a lot more. Let's put it this way. The fans were really divided on the ending. If you have paid attention to the ending, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. If this is your first time with us on the channel or playing Bendy as a whole, then you know exactly what it. Then you're just gonna have to wait till we finish the game, which I think would be pretty cool. Tom, no. Tom. Wow. Okay. No, he's just kind of leaving. Okay.
I know you're watching me. It's just a little creepy.
I mean, there's not much I can really do here. Oh man, we can actually interact with the environment. That's pretty cool. We're about to get to the first gameplay segment, which I think is pretty cool. I am going to pause while I get through the really, really horrible section. You know which one I'm talking about. I'll point it out to you, and then I will pause, get through that whole cutscene, and then we will continue it from there.
Let me show you something.
So what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to run our way to the boat section, then kind of get the boat down, so you can see how we get in there, and then I'm going to pause the recording, get past all that, and I'm not looking forward to any of it.
I kept looking and found more and more messages everywhere in the studio. But you can't see them with your eyes.
This is basically the seeing tool.
Take a look. I don't know who's leaving them.
She will leave you for dead. You also an angel's halo?
Nowhere. I followed them for a long time.
She will leave you for dead.
I don't think I meant to leave this place, Henry. But maybe you are.
Alice, please let me out of here.
Tom thinks
all right.
dangerous.
And what do you think?
I will pause. We will get to our first gameplay segment. We will play through that. I'll get through the boat section, and then we'll play through the rest of the chapter we can. I shall leave you here. So, first gameplay segment. Here we go. Just trying to make sure. Okay, first gameplay segment. So Tom and Alice have just left us for dead. I hope everyone's okay with that. We're gonna go out. I'm not going to deal with any of that. I will leave some pretty good videos on behind the scenes of Bendy as a whole. But we're going to... See, this is why I said I'm not going to really enjoy the boat section. Mainly because of the combat and stuff of this nature. There's a searcher right here. Right. Yeah. Alright, here we go. So the boat section I'm referring to is where you have to get ink out of the paddle wheel and pretty much hit it. They just left me. So, I will see you guys after I complete the boat section. See you later. Alright, so you may have noticed how, based on a change in the setup here, and I'll even put on my face cam for this one. I got understandably frustrated by alright, let me look. Yeah. I got understandably frustrated at that section. So this is just after that section. This, by the way, is provided by Haven. I will put their video link in the description as well. So you can go check out the rest of it and go support them because they're pretty cool, and they were even cool enough to even do this in the first place. It's about 2 years ago. So I wanted to go and just say, hey, go shout out to them. So this is kind of the rest of it from here, and this is how I'm going to basically commentate over it. Because this one boat section is the most tedious thing in the entire chapter. I take that back to a lot of the tedious things in this chapter. If it wasn't for the, the little hand that swims through, I think it would have been fine. But here's our little town. So, see, this is what happens. It will pretty much go out just like this. And the hand will still chase you pretty much. There's ink that will get caught in that paddle wheel. Alright, so you just gotta unclog it. You just gotta hit it. Okay, no big deal. You're also doing this while a thing is swimming behind you. Okay, that's fine. Mobile is probably one of the most tedious things about this game, and the game that pretty much made me part of the game that made me rage quit it. That's why we are looking at this no commentary. This is the town that you immediately go into after this section, as you're seeing right here. And that basically makes it so that you can't go back and run on the ship. Henry's got a habit of walking over planks that just, break. I think it was chapter 4, actually, their update, where it made it so you can actually hit barrels and stuff and ink will fly out, which I thought that was a really good quality of life improvement. Now, this shows off 2 different things. He's going to show off I think he's going to show this off. I hadn't really looked through the video. I just found some quick note commentaries. There's all these pipes in the ceiling. He's going to show this off as well. You bring death, one secret messages you can find. And then there's one up there called, it was, honestly, it's been so long. Not once people not falling into despair is what this says. We're not monsters. Now, he's going to get a lot closer and a cool cutscene is going to happen. I thought this was pretty cool. But, yeah, I was going to let you guys figure this out for yourself. You have a jet pipe while Sammy Lawrence has an axe. Yeah, good luck on this. This must have been like right after the chapter premiered. Yeah, that axe does a lot of damage to you. So what he just passed by the way, you're going to have to use that after the fight. Oh, yeah, you're gonna have to use that after the fight. There's 2 different fight sections that happen. Once against Sammy Lawrence and one really long and tedious fight process. And I wish it did not last as long as it does. So basically, it's gonna stand here and hit Sammy, or he was going to. That was his original plan. He was going to stand up there and hit Sammy Lawrence enough. This is he's basically trying to regain his health, because a couple hits from Sammy and you're pretty much dead. So you're better off just kind of running away, unless you can hit him simultaneously really quickly. See, this is what I was talking about earlier. He was going to go up there, kind of hit Sammy a little bit, and repeat this process. That was one big exploit in this entire section. He's got See, like, you get too close to him, and he'll do damage to you. You get out of range, and you can't hit him. I wish I kind of had an alternate. There you go. You knock off his mask. He's going to run to a specific spot. You run towards this spot after a little bit, or you just walk up right in front of him. He'll trigger an extra cutscene, which will then send you to the next fight section. This fight music's still going to play. Like I said, major thanks to Haven for even bringing this. I was really ticked off with the boat section that he just passed, so I just wanted to. So you guys go and check out Haven. I'm gonna put a link to their channel. I'm also gonna put a link to the specific video so you can go watch it for yourself. They're gonna spawn off just off screen and walk right in. There's Sammy. There you go. And your the axe is going to be pulled from the head. Then you're going to be able to collect that axe. Your trustworthy axe that you've been using. Sammy's body will just disappear like that. Just like that.
I don't think so.
And then
Searchers and the lost ones built this place.
you go in there. Sammy actually will stay there the entire time until you activate this cutscene. So this is the fight scene I was talking about that got pretty tedious. You just continue the fighting searchers and lost ones from chapter 4 over and over and over again. I ran into this when I was doing the boat section. Frankly, I got pretty tedious, or it got pretty tedious just looking at it over and over. There are 2 different achievements you can get from this section. I can't remember them at the top of my head, but there's one that if you do most of the killing here. And there's also one called gold bricking, which you basically go and you let Tom and Allison do most of the work. I think he was going for the base and rage. Oh no, I was look at him. It's been years, man. But lost ones take more than a couple hits to kill. The searchers, they don't take nothing to kill. The ones with the weapons, and I'm gonna speed this up just so we can get kind of past this section. So I'll be right back in a sec. All right. Yep, minor searchers, take them out. They take a long time. I forgot to the part where I think he is, because then if I go any further, it goes to the next part of the cutscene. It's not really the next part of the cutscene, it's more like a different part of the story. And I want to show this off too. I will definitely say though, this chapter probably did not age well. It was confirmed that the beginning and the end were like the only parts that were really confirmed that that they had thought of. So chapters 2 through 4 pretty much never were thought of. And they were kind of taking inspiration from fans and stuff. Or copying them, I don't know. I'll have to be looking at the Reddit AMA on that, but that's pretty much what happened there. There's no other exit except for the one that she just opened. And they'll just follow you to the end of the cutscene, really. But if you give Tom a bone, or Boris a bone in chapter 4, in chapter 3, Tom will have one in chapter 5. Which was what I was going for. And then chapter 4, it's always been stuff on mobile. that like something that would be good on PC, like the boat section or the shooting section. That's what's stopping me from playing it 100% mobile. Do I think I'm ever gonna come back to this game after we finish it and after we watch Haven play it? I don't think so. Honestly, I don't think the story holds up as well. But we're already hearing news on Bendy and Dark Revival, so I'm definitely holding some high stuff on that as well. This is the administration, and we're pretty much ending the nearing the end of the game here. So pretty much use ink maker machine to create little pipes to fill that up, and you have to dodge the Butcher Gang and Bendy. Pretty much exactly what that is there. Now this is the part I think threw a lot of people off when we first played it, because any door that had that at the beginning of the game, that part, like, there was an area you couldn't access. Now you use those doors to access something, so. And then there was a... Oh, I hated this section. Oh, man. I do like the doors that they used in the section, but... pretty much avoid the Butcher Gang. Pretty much exactly that. I'm going to speed up a little bit. So let's pass this section. We got all the stuff done. And I'll be back in a sec.